subject first. Yes.
On the issue of taxes, obviously another one of the major changes from the Senate version that was made to the House version is the deduction of the SALT cap. In the House, it was 40,000. In the Senate, it's now 10,000. What do you make of that change, being from New York? And have you talked to any of your Republican colleagues at all? Because on the House side, you have some Republicans from New York, but
well, so far, and this is just from reading in the press, our House Republicans are vehemently opposed to this, not just New York, but a few other states as well. Look, this was passed by the Republicans in 2017. It was a dagger aimed at the heart of blue states, because blue states, states' rights on their own, wanted to put more money to help educate our kids, to help provide health care, to have a better environment. The right wing hated it, and that's why it was aimed at it. So I'm against the whole elimination of the deduction period. Yes?
Can you talk a little bit about Democrats' strategy for Vote-A-Rama? It could be as serious next week, and you'll have a significant opportunity on the floor.
Yes, and we're going to use that opportunity in hopes, may be difficult, but we're in getting Republicans to vote with us on some things they've all said they've agreed with, and show people who we are. So there are 5 basic areas we're looking at. It'll go beyond that, but one is Medicaid and health care. The second is higher costs for you and fewer jobs for you, focusing a little bit on the energy, but on other issues as well. The third will be the taxes. The fourth will be the corruption, the rampant corruption in this administration. And the fifth will be the deficit. All those deficit hawks on the Republican side will have a chance to reduce the deficit. Yes?
You say that you hope to get some Republican support but on issues like, say, rural hospitals, are you actually reaching out to people?
Oh. We have a task force that's doing just that, reaching out to the Republican senators. In fact, we're meeting again this evening, this afternoon. And yes, we're reaching out, I have 7 Republican congressmen in my state. I've been in every one of their districts talking about this issue, getting a huge response. Many of these hospital administrators and employees are Republican. In many of the rural hospitals, they are the largest employer in the county, and in most, they're the only supplier of health care. It infuriates the rural counties, and they tend to be Republican. Go ahead, Ron.
Thanks, Chuck. Just wanted to add a point. You know, we lost the big Medicaid fight earlier, really by just 2 votes, actually 1. Josh Hawley voted with us. Senator Collins voted with us. As the leader said, the public is much angrier about Medicaid today than when we had the recorded vote that we almost won a month or so ago. So we are up to this fight every step of the way, and we're going to stay at it till we win.
And the AHA, which didn't like the first proposal but is now infuriated by this Senate proposal, the American Hospital Association. Yes?
This is a processy question, but it matters. You know the Senate calendar and the challenges it had. Can you help us understand how long do you think the bird bath process will take, and how do you see these next few weeks?
Okay.
Reconciliation and decision potentially on the board?
Okay, on how long it takes, we can't really tell you because we don't have all their bills. The biggest bill, far and away, that deals with the issues that Ron, Elizabeth, and I have talked about, hasn't even been put down yet. So it's hard to tell. But the bird bath process is going to take a while. And I can't see it finishing up, by the end of this week. Okay? Yes?
I'm hoping you can give a quick reaction to the Supreme Court ruling that just came in from Tennessee about the
this Supreme Court seems to have forgotten that one of their jobs is to protect individual rights and protect individuals from being discriminated against. It's an awful decision.
What can be done for...
Well, on the floor we had a bill that the Republicans wanted to take away these rights, and we got, I believe, every Democrat voting against it, so it failed because it needed 60 votes. So we're going to explore every solution. Okay? Last one.
What, if any, authority does the President have to act in Iran? Do you plan on backing Senator Kane's War Powers Act resolution or Senator Warren's bill that would prevent funds from being dispersed.
Well, Senate Democrats, if necessary, will not hesitate to assert our prerogatives and our ability on this bill.
Will you get behind either of those measures?
As I said, we will not hesitate. Thank you, everybody.
Have you gotten any briefings from the administration on Israel, Iran?
Have we gotten any briefings? Yes, we've gotten briefings, and I have requested that we get an all senators classified briefing. Okay?
Do you think you'll be successful in getting that?
I hope so. I believe we will. I believe we will. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Yep, good, good.